welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys through, well, I'm going to be telling you guys about what I did to recover from my heat damage. I've been getting a few questions from you guys asking me what products I use, what did I do, and so on. So I just felt like it would be helpful for me to show you guys a video or tell you guys the things that I did, because I'm not showing anything today. So yeah, I'm going to be looking down a lot because I have it on a book just to make sure I didn't forget anything and I informed you guys well. So the first thing that I will say that I did is I did not use any heat at all during my process of recovering my curls. I literally used heat, like, I think I went without heat for a year and a half. So I would say definitely lay off of heat and color. Those were the two things that I did. Previously, I had used box dye on my hair. I didn't do any of those things while I was recovering because I noticed after I did use box dye my last time, that's when my curls were like literally straight, especially at the top of my hair. So yeah, no heat or no color. And then until your hair is recovered. So don't think that you can never use heat again, because I do use heat every once in a blue moon. But know that during the process of recovering your hair, you don't want to use heat. So yeah. And then the second thing I did was I always did protein treatments. I made sure I did my protein treatments every single 6 months. I know on the bottle it says do protein treatments every 8 weeks, but I don't agree with that, just because you don't want to use too much protein because it can cause your hair to break. So just make sure that you do your protein treatments every 6 months instead of every 8 weeks. Like I said, you definitely don't want to add too much protein to your hair because it can make it really fragile if your hair already has enough protein in it. So yeah, I did that. And then I also deep condition weekly. So adding moisture was one of the things that I felt like contributed to my hair being revitalized, along with the deep protein treatments. And the protein treatment that I used was the Apogee 2-step protein treatment. And you have to use it as a 2-step. You have to do the liquid first, and I used to put it in a spray bottle and just spray it all over my hair and made sure my hair was saturated. And then I would go in with the balancing treatment. And before you spray the liquid on your hair, you have to make sure your hair is shampooed and thoroughly shampooed. And then you have to make sure that you detangle it. So that's one of my tips for the protein treatment. And then deep conditioning, you guys know that's just something that we do anyway. So it's not anything that I really have to describe to you guys. I just used to put deep treatments on my hair, deep conditioners on my hair. And I used to always make sure that they didn't contain protein in them, being that I did do my protein treatments every 6 weeks and I didn't want to add too much. So I just made sure I used really moisturizing deep conditioners. And some of my favorites during that time was my Giovanni's deep moisture conditioner, and I'll put a link to that down below. And then I use Aussie Moist 3-minute, I believe it was a 3-minute reconstructor or something like that. So those were my 2 favorite deep conditioners during that time. And then, of course, I did protective styles, because I didn't really have a curl pattern to be doing wash and goes. So what I would do is, my favorite was braid outs. Like, that's what I typically did on the weekly basis. And I would do my braid outs, and I would put flexi rods at the ends. And if I didn't do braid outs, I did flexi rod sets, all over my hair. But twist outs weren't really my thing, and they still aren't really my thing. But I really like the braid outs and the flexi rod sets. So those 2 styles were go-to for me. Yeah. And like I said, moisture, along with deep conditioning my hair. I also made sure the products that I used had a lot of moisture in them. One of my favorite products at the time when I was going through it, Shea Moisture had just came out, and I love the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. That was my favorite product, and I used that with my Eco Styler gel to, you know, do my sets and stuff. So I used that, and to wash my hair, I always co-washed. I co-washed with As I Am Coconut Co-Wash, and I co-washed with Tresemme Naturals. I don't know, I believe that's it. It's silicone free. So I use that. And to set my hair, I also use Jane Carter's foam wrap. That's one of my favorite foam wraps even today. I really, really like that one. And I use Goddess Curls Jelly. So between all of those products, those are the only things that I use. I wasn't really big into natural hair at that point, so I didn't know a lot. So I only knew what I saw on the internet here and there, and Shea Moisture, like I said, was of course huge, as it's huge now. So that was pretty much the main thing that I used, but I just added in these products, you know, along with them. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, no heat, protein treatments every 6 months is what I did. I deep condition weekly with my Giovanni deep penetrating conditioner. And then I use the Aussie Moist deep conditioner, and that actually is in, it's not in like the regular pump conditioner thing. It's in like a squeezable, it's like upside down. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sure some of you guys have used it before. But that one I really, really love. The Giovanni stuff was super, super thick. It was really, really thick and moisturizing. So I like that. And like I said, my Protective Styles moisture, it's really simple. Don't do too much. I think a lot of times people overthink things. It's not as hard as it seems. So yeah, it'll be an easy process. Just start now. Stop using heat. Don't color your hair. All those chemicals are damaging, and that's what puts you in this place in the first place. So love your curls, love your kinks. So I want you guys to know that this was not an easy journey, especially coming from straightening my hair every single week. So it just takes dedication, and I want you guys to truly be dedicated. And no matter what Susie is doing, you know what your goal is. You guys need to stick to it, stay consistent, and in the end you guys are going to be so happy with your results. Like, I cannot tell you enough how much I love my natural hair. When I straighten my hair, I'm ready to go back natural. Like, I love my curls. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.